What I studied at Columbia, I have an MBA, which is called Masters of Business Administration. But in Masters of Business Administration degree, you can discipline yourself in various types of business. I studied accounting and finance. You can do marketing, you can do production, distribution, a lot of different aspects of business you can study. These days, if I sit down with you and do your taxes, and if I save you $1,000, I'm a hero. Right? I'm a hero, and I like that feeling. I love that feeling. The other thing is, when I was working in corporate America, no matter how hard it was, no matter if I saw clients or didn't see clients, I had to wear a suit and tie. Which is okay, because I love suit and ties. I mean, I like fashion as much as the next guy. But on the 90-degree day, I ain't really feeling it, right? So I wanted a choice, right? And then the other thing is, I didn't want all my eggs in one basket. One of the things that happened in corporate America for me that was an enlightening experience was, they gave me a raise one year. And I was making good money, but they gave me a raise, and the raise was like 5%. I was like, 5%? Why bother? You know, why bother? So I knew that if I was on my own, getting a new client was almost the equivalent of a 25% raise in some cases. So I wanted to have that control over my life. So that's so many reasons why what was the question? I can curse with parrots and converse with scholars. Right? And that's a nice trait to have in any of you guys as you're going through life, even as you're working in jobs. You want to be able to talk and have offline conversations, because people promote people and people hire people that they like, that they feel like they can hang out with, that they feel that they can close the door, have a candid conversation and be like, yo, whatever, get it done, and everybody is cool. So it's hard, but at the same time, there's books and literature that begin with how to, for literally anything you want to know. And you know what I mean? I got a book called The Fine Art of Small Talk.
Okay.
Yeah, by a lady named Nancy Fine. I taught it to all my young proteges to read this book. Your technical skills are going to get you a lot of places, but your interpersonal skills are going to get you in the door, right? Once you're in the door, then your technical skills come into play.
So it's not just being smart, it's being social. Mm-hmm. So it's almost like when you go to like a party, because you go to high school parties, and you go to the party and you know everybody. And everybody's coming up to you, hey, Cornelius, or whoever. Mm-hmm. They all know you because you're popular. Mm-hmm. And that translates into more success and more business. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't study, but it's very important to have the interpersonal skills, that Wiley just mentioned. Another thing is that, like, I'm a lawyer. There are some lawyers, they don't even practice law, like criminal law or personal injury law. Their sole job is to convince people to come to the firm. They bring in the business, right? They take people out to baseball games and dinners because they have the ability to sell people to bring their business to the firm. And that's a very, very important skill. Arguably, even more important than knowing the law is that ability to get out and communicate with people.
That's the same thing of all private sector employment. We actually rent more than 35% of our commercial space. We hire a particular segment of the population. We hire more than 60% of minorities, 60% of disabled, 60% of elderly, and 60% of uneducated.